So now we'll see one more query. So what is a query here? So we have the question like write a query to display all the department names where number of employees are less than 2. Okay, and this is the example relation that we have taken. So while seeing this relation, we can easily say that how many departments are there here. So we have CSC, IT and EEE. So how many departments are there here? We have CSC, IT and EEE. So what are the number of tuples in CSC? 2, IT 2 and EEE we have 1 tuple. So what is a query here? So in this query we need to display all the department names. Yes, and you need to display where the number of employees are less than 2. So in which department the employees are less than 2? In the department EEE we have the employees less than 2. Now how do we write a query here? So first you have to write select. You need to write select. Okay, so as for the time being we'll not write what we need to select, but later we can write. Okay, now from, so what we have to write here? From, you need to write the table name. And what is the table name here? Employee is the table name. Select from employee. Okay, now how do we retrieve this group of tuples here? If you want to retrieve the group of tuples, what is a clause we have to use? So you have a clause group by. You have a clause group by. So this group by is not a single word. You need to distinguish these two words using a space. Okay, so group by. So what is the attribute that you have to use here? CSC, IT and EEE. These all values belongs to what? Department. So I will use department. So here you need to remember one point, that whatever the attribute that you mention in the group by clause, the same attribute you have to write in the select clause also. Okay, so that is why I have not written any attribute in the select statement. Okay, so what is the attribute that you are using in the group by clause? Department. So which attribute I have to write here? Department attribute you need to write in the select statement. So select department from employee, group by department. Okay, so group by department. Now what is a clause here? So you need to select only that department where the number of employees are less than 2. Now how do you write here? Okay, so what is the condition over here? So you need to, when you execute this statement, so what is the output? So this will be the output. Okay, so how do we get the count here? So CSC we have 2 tuples, IT we have 2 tuples and EEE we have 1 tuple. So how do you get? So here we have a function called as count. So we have already seen what are the different aggregate operators are. Okay, so count is one of the operator we have. So using this operator you can find out the number of tuples in the department. Okay, now so using count we can say, but how do we say, how do we retrieve the number of employees are less than 2? So using the count only, group by department. Now the where condition you should not, the where condition will not come along with the group by. So instead of where clause you need to write having, group by having. Okay, so having is nothing but the where condition, right? So this condition will not stick to the where clause, but when you are using group by you need to use having clause. Having count star, having count star. So what is the number here? Less than 2. So count star less than 2. So this is the query. So what happens from this query here? So select a department. We are selecting the department. So what are the departments here? So CSC, IT and EEE. from employee table where we are grouping. So group by clause is nothing but all the CSC tuples will come at one side, all IT tuples will come at one side, and triplet tuples will come at one side. Okay, so now what is the condition we are writing here? Count star is less than 2. What is the count here? CSC 2 and IT 2 and triple 1. So which of the department is having less than 2? Triple is the department. So what will be the output here? Output will be triple. Output will be triple. Okay. Now, so instead of that, along with this, if I want to find out the names of the employees where the number of employees are very less, and how do we write here? So this is the inner query. Now you need to write one more query, which is outer query, So now in any SQL statement, we have outer query and inner query. Okay, so this inner query will be first executed in the SQL statement. Then the result of the inner query will be compared with the outer query. That is the thing we want. What is the output here? Triple. So from the triple, you need to select what is the name of the employee. Now how do we write here? So see, so in the outer query, I'll write select ename from where? From employee. So where I need to search here? In the inner query. So if I want to search in the inner query, I have a keyword called as in. In stands for include. Okay, so what it will include? See here, in. So select ename from employee where department equals to. Okay, so instead of in here, you need to write where department in. So why we are writing where department, where condition is, you need to look at the employee name where you are getting the result. Okay, so this result is from the department attribute. So in the where condition, I'll write where department in this query. So what is the output here? In triple. Okay, so in triple, what is the ename here? In triple, what is the ename here? Agni. So what is the output here? Agni will be the output. Okay, so now we'll see the execution of this query. Okay, so see here what happens here. So I have already written a query. Select name from employee where department in the query. Okay, so this is the inner query I am running over here. In select department. So whatever we have discussed, the same thing we are writing here. So now what happens? Check the output here. Check the output. Okay, so see here. So Daritri is the output. So what is the entire table here? So I have created a table with these names: Akash, Prithvi, Varun, Agni and Daritri. Okay, so when I run a query, so see, can you see? So how many tuples do we have for CSC? I have 2 tuples for CSC and 2 tuples for IT. Okay, so now which is having less number of employees? Obviously triple E is only having one tuple. Okay, and what is the employee name here? Daritri. Okay, what is the employee name? So Daritri. Simply when we run this query, so what is a query? The same query when we are running, So the same query when we are running. So what is the query here? See, select department from employee, group by department having count star is less than 2. So whatever the query we have discussed, the same query when we run, so the same output we are getting. Okay, so Dharitri is the output, right? So now we'll see the next thing. We'll see the next query. Okay, so see the next query. What is the query here? So you need to write a query to display the highest salary in the department and name of the employee who is taking that. Okay, so what I want here? So I simply want to display the highest salary in every department. Okay, so as we know, we have how many departments? CSC, IT and Triple E. Okay, so in CSC, which tuple is having the highest salary? So 20,000 is the highest salary. So highest salary is 20,000. And from IT, which is having the highest salary? 30,000. So 30,000 is the highest salary. And from Triple E, so since Triple E is having only one row, you can add like 30,000. 30,000 is one more tuple. Okay, so now you need to display the highest salary in the department and also the names. So what are the names here? So we have Dharitri at IT, then Varun at CSC and Agni at Triple E. Okay, so see here, how do we write the query? Select. So I'm not writing anything in the select statement. So directly I'm starting from clause. From. What is the table name here? The table name is employee. The table name is employee. So because I'm in my query, I have in every department. How do I get the department? How do I group the departments? So I have a clause group by. So group by department. Okay, so now write the select query. What do I write here? So whatever the attribute that comes at the group by, the same attribute you need to write at the select statement. Okay, but what is the query here? I need to display the highest salary. So how can I display the highest salary? Using aggregate function. What is the aggregate function do we use? Maximum of salary. So in the select statement, I will write maximum of salary. Okay, but what is a clause here? What is a clause? Whatever the attribute I write in the group by, the same attribute I have to mention in the select statement also. But what we have mentioned here? We have mentioned salary, but the salary attribute comes along with the function. Aggregate function, maximum is the aggregate function we are using. So it doesn't cause any problem. Okay, but even we can write department comma maximum salary. Then what happens? Along with the department, maximum salary is also displayed. So here in this way, CSC and the maximum salary. Here this statement SQL query will run like this. Okay, group by department. But is that the query we want? What do we want here? We want to get the name of that employee who is taking the maximum salary. Okay, so when you run this inner query, what will be the output? This will be the output. Now how do you get the outer query? How do you get the employee names? So this should be included in the outer query. Select ename from employee where. So where you need to select? Where department comma salary in. Okay, so see here, you need to mention any one of the attribute, and that where you need to include this outer query, this outer query. Okay, so let us see the execution of this query, and then you will get to know how this, what is a thing that will be executed. Okay, so see here, we'll write the query. Okay, so what is a query here? So I'm writing like, so what is a query? So we will write select ename from employee where salary so select ename from employee where salary in. Okay, so what did I just now told? So you can include the salary or the department, both attributes can be included. Okay, so salary in, so what is the inner query you need to write here? So the inner query will be select department comma maximum salary from employee group by department, okay. So now we'll run the query and we'll check whether we are getting the output or not. Right, so see the output, what we have got the output. So we have got the output like Prithvi, Varun and Dharitri. Okay, so we got the output like Prithvi, Varun and Dharitri. So see here, name Prithvi, Varun and Dharitri. So in the department of IT, Prithvi is taking the highest salary, Varun is taking the highest salary from CSE department, and obviously in EEE department we have only one row, then we are only getting the Dharitri. If you have multiple rows and multiple tuples in the EEE department, then also we will be having the same thing. Okay, so what is the query we have written here? Select name from employee. Okay, so select, what is the inner query? We are selecting maximum of salary from employee group by department. Okay, so under the department we are grouping into one, and from that we are retrieving the maximum salary. So this is the point you have to make a note. Earlier we told that whatever the attribute that comes with the group by, the same attribute you need to mention. But here what we have mentioned? We have mentioned the aggregate function. What is the aggregate function we have written here? Maximum of salary. Okay, maximum of salary. And what is the outer query? We need to find out only the names who is taking the highest salary. So we are writing select name from the table name, which is employee where salary, because we are comparing the maximum. We need to get the names of those employee who is getting the maximum salary. So where salary in, including this one. Okay, so first maximum salaries will be retrieved, and corresponding to that maximum salary the names will be retrieved. Okay, so this is how we have to write the inner queries. The sub queries you need to write in the SQL. Thank you.